Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I recently celebrated my birthday. One of my closest friends gifted me a bag of niche perfume samples that I get to try. Some of them I already tried before and some of them I never tried, so I was like excited to test this out. Thank you to Monique for such a generous gift. I definitely get to play a lot and discover some new loves, which I have by the way, and I'm just gonna pull them out. I'll talk about the ones I've used and how I feel about them, and I'll talk about what I'm excited for or how I feel about the ones I have not tested out. So we're just gonna go through the bag. I will show you what it looks like, all of that. Oh, I have some from MFK, I have some from Initio Parfum Privé, I have some from Amouage, I have a whole bunch. So I will not spend too much time on them, but I will give you a little 411, if you will. I will give you a little insight about each fragrance as I go. Maybe I should do it by houses so that way it doesn't get confusing. From Maison Francis Coq de Jean, I do have 10 samples here. Again, some of them I am familiar with and some of them I'm not. So the first one is Gentle Fluidity. The good thing about these samples, they kind of give you a bit of information about each fragrance. Now, Gentle Fluidity, I love. I think it is an amazing fragrance. This is a floral vanilla fragrance and it's so pretty. Sometimes I forget how good it is. This is the gold, I believe. This is definitely Gentle Fluidity Gold. There are two of them. It smells very refined and pretty and I do like it a lot. So I'm excited to have the gold. It is a softer fragrance, not very loud, like a very smooth but light vanilla, and I like this one a lot. I have Oud Silk Mood. And this one is also very pretty. I do enjoy this one a lot. Okay, so yeah, this one is a little, this one is very sexy. Very, very sexy. This one is woody. It is very smooth, very airy at the same time. There's a rose bergamot combination as well. Overall, very pretty. I feel like this one is like date night. Super sexy, kind of like a more dressed up situation. That is when I would use Oud Silk Mood, and the oud wood in there just makes everything come together. The oud definitely makes it more elevated in my opinion, but it's a very pleasant oud. It's not overpowering, it's not too much. So Oud Silk Mood is another win for me and I love that one. Ooh, I just smell Gentle Fluidity again. So good, so good. The next one on here is Aqua Celestia, and this one is a freshie. This one has lime and cool mint, kind of like more a summery type of fragrance. Not my favorite from the line. I feel like it leans a little bit more masculine in my opinion. It's okay, but just like not for me. I think I'm gonna gift this one because it's just not my journey. It has blackcurrant, but you do not get any sweetness from it. Just more of that fresh vibe. So I'll be gifting this one. Next up on the list is A La Rose, which I was super excited to get. This one is a soft, beautiful rose fragrance, just like the name suggests. Like a fresh rose. Just imagine like it just rained and then the rose petals are wet. They're just like raindrops on the petals of the rose. That's the vibe I get from this one. So feminine, so soft, very understated, and I like it. I like it a lot. Very feminine, very soft, very demure, if you will. Next up I have Aqua Celestia Fort. Maybe I'll do like a part 2 because that's a lot of fragrances. This one is very masculine to my nose. This one is fresh as well, kind of like right along the lines with the original Aqua Celestia because this is Fort. It's definitely around the same lines. I would say that this one would be perfect during the spring and the summer. I don't know. Sometimes I enjoy more masculine leaning fragrances, but not when it's a freshie. Does that make sense? Like I like more masculine leaning when it is more woody, a little more sexy, a little more edgy, you know? But this one is fresh as well. Kind of like a double dose of Aqua Celestia. So Aqua Celestia and Aqua Celestia Fort. Giving this away. So the next one on my list is a fan favorite. This one, everybody knows it. I have Baccarat Rouge 540. This is the Eau de Parfum, not the extrait. And I love it. I love it. I don't care how many times this has been reproduced or redone. It never gets old. It's such a beautiful fragrance, y'all. It's an amber floral fragrance. It is very airy. It is very beautiful. You have notes of jasmine and saffron to give it that airiness, I feel like. And it's sexy. It's long lasting. It is absolutely beautiful, perfectly blended. It's really an exceptional fragrance. And it finishes off with the beautiful woody tones, which makes it just exceptional, one of a kind, often duplicated and never truly recreated. So love Baccarat Rouge 540 and I enjoy this one so much. 2 samples of Amaris and I like that one a lot. I have one over here and one here as well. So Amaris is not my favorite. This one is pretty. It's a pretty bouquet of flowers with jasmine and iris and tuberose, which is surprising because tuberose is one of my absolute favorite notes and I typically gravitate towards like fragrances that are tuberose based, tuberose heavy. I don't feel like I detect it as much in Amaris. I detect more of the jasmine and iris, I would say. It's not like capturing my attention. Like if I were to choose one from the bunch, this would not be my first choice, but it is very pretty. And of course I'm gonna wear it. I'm not gonna gift this one. It's okay. Not my favorite. It's just okay for me. Pretty regular compared to the others that blow me away. Amaris Femme is very regular to me. We have Gentle Fluidity Silver. So I have the silver and the gold. And like I mentioned earlier, I do prefer the gold. It's just more, oh, but this one is sexy too though. This one is sexy. I think this is one of Monique's absolute favorites. And I see why. I see why. Okay, this is sexy. Now, which one do I prefer though? Because baby, they're both giving. So I love this one because of the warmth in it and the vanilla and all the notes I enjoy. I really enjoy gold, but I see why Monique goes crazy for this one. It's very sexy. It is very sexy. Whoa. Okay. It has nutmeg, so it has a little bit of spice to it. Although I don't necessarily get the spice, it just has a very sexy thing about it that is giving me the feels. It has juniper berries. It is very musky as well with a woody core. Oh my gosh, Mo. I see why. I see why. Okay. I am almost like a little conflicted with the gold because I initially thought like that's definitely my favorite. But this one, oh, MG. Woo. Sexiness overload for Gentle Fluidity Silver. And then we have the last one from MFK, Petit Matin. Petit Matin is like Little Morning, The Rise of Dawn. It is soft. It is fresh, but a gentle freshness. It's not like a freshy like Aqua Celestia to me. It's giving me a little greenness to this one. The morning air is just a little crisp. The grass is wet. This one has lemon. It has hawthorn and lavender. So it's like, it almost has a clean feel to it. Again, not my favorite from the bunch. I feel like it's more wearable than Aqua Celestia on my skin. For me, I would prefer to wear Petit Matin over Aqua Celestia. Yeah, it's pretty. It has some musky and ambery notes as well. So from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, we have all of these. And you saw which ones were my favorites. So I'm so excited to wear and try majority of these. Thank you for watching. This is part 1 of my bag of samples. And I think the second house I'm gonna go in next will be Initio Parfum Privé. We have some sexy ones in there too. Thank you for watching part 1 of my bag of samples, bag of niche fragrances. And let me know what you guys think. Do you own any of these fragrances and which one would you purchase? Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.